Namaste. Happy Earth Day if you're watching this at the time I'm posting it. And even if you're not watching this at the time I'm posting it, happy, happy to be on Earth Day. That's every day. Well, today's Earth Day, and for today's practice, I'd like to emphasize making conscious choices. So on our mats, it's an opportunity for us to practice making conscious, sustainable decisions, first starting within ourselves. So how that would look like is choosing the variations and the modifications, the postures that most benefit our wellness right now at every moment, and what is sustainable for the moment. And our practice on our mats indirectly translates outside of our mats. So hopefully, even when we end our practice and we go on with our lives, we continue to make mindful, conscious choices in every moment, being mindful as to what I do now has an impact somehow on the next moment and the future. And again, starting within ourselves and then being conscious of how our choices affect others around us and then beyond to the earth and beyond because we're all connected in this way. So really taking that sense of responsibility of and accountability of our choices. We have an impact and a power, so use it responsibly. As far as props for today, I will cue to a block. So please use, I will cue to a block. So if you don't have a block, please find some sort of alternative, whether it's a rolled up blanket, perhaps some pillows or a bolster, or if you have a second mat. We're going to do some supported bridge work towards the end. Also, we're going to be doing vinyasa today into a guided meditation. So if you can do both, you can just do the vinyasa, you can do just the meditation. I'll have the timestamps below in case you want to mix and match however way you like. Great. And with that said, let's begin. Samastitihi. Big toes touch. Press your hands to your heart center. Anjali Mudra. Start by taking a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Keep your lips sealed. Breathe in and out through your nose. Start to cultivate Ujjayi breath, creating a sort of whispering oceanic sound. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Notice the energy rising as you press your feet against the earth, allowing your spine to lift up towards the sky. Inhale for Om. Surya Namaskar A, Sun A. Inhale, reach your hands, widen up, touch your palms, look up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold over your legs, empty the breath. Inhale, lift the spine halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga, step or hop your feet back to low plank. Option to skip or use your knees. Inhale to upward facing dog or high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Step or jump to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, root to rise tall, mountain pose, Tadasana. Samastitihi, exhale. Second one, sun bee. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down, reach high. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Step your right leg forward, root your left heel down. As you inhale, lift up to warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Chaturanga, low plank. Use your full exhale, lock the belly in. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your left leg forward, root down through your right heel. As you inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Back to the earth. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 1. Keep lifting through your sit bones. 2. Gaze towards your navel. And 3. Inhale, look forward. Step or jump to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. Samastitihi. Exhale. Let's step your left foot back. Right leg stays forward. Find warrior one legs. Okay. Keep breathing here. Both heels grounded on the earth. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. You can use your hands. Lock your belly in and then reach your arms above your head, just like mountain pose. So upper body is in a mountain. Keep your front knee over your front ankle. And then inhale, look up towards your hand, towards the sky. As you exhale, gaze forward. Interlace your fingers behind you for a chest expansion. You can also use a strap if you'd like. Good. Inhale. Once again, look up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior. Draw your right shoulder inside of your right knee. Bow your head towards the earth. Keep reaching your knuckles towards the sky. Right knee moves away from your center. At the same time, move your right hip in toward your center. So right knee away, right hip in. Keep rooted from your left heel. Last breath. Inhale, rise back up to stand, warrior one. Straighten your right leg and then pivot towards your left foot. Good. Warrior one, left knee, bend your left knee. You can use your hands to square your hips, so left hip back, right hip forward. Back heel is rooted. Imagine there's roots into your back heel. And then inhale, reach your arms above your head, mountain in your upper body. Look up towards the sky, inhale. And then as you exhale, gaze back down, interlace your fingers behind, chest expansion. Take the opposite grip of your natural one. And then inhale, once again, look up towards the sky. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow your left shoulder inside of your left knee. Soften through your throat and your jaw. Root from your right heel so you can bow deep towards the earth. Stretch into your shoulders, hug your left hip in. One more breath. Inhale, rise up to stand, warrior one. And then exhale, straighten your leg, warrior two, right leg. Pivot once again towards your right knee. Widen your stance slightly so it's a little wider, hips squared towards the long side of the mat now. Look beyond your right fingertips. Keep the breath and the gaze steady. Any warrior postures are very grounding, so if you ever need a moment to ground, just pop into a warrior, any warrior. Last breath. And then inhale, straighten your right leg, pivot towards left knee, warrior two, left knee. Find your stance, front knee goes no further than the front ankle. Extend arms wide. Look beyond your left hand. Steady the gaze and the breath and the mind. One more breath. Star pose. Inhale. Heels and toes out. Shake it out. Let that all go. And then exhale. Have a seat into a horse squat. So externally rotate the knees outwards so that the knees are in line with the middle toes. This will help protect your knees and create more sustainability in building strength. Good. Hands to your heart center to start. Imagine there's a wall behind you. Lean back to that wall, or maybe a tree. Lean back into that tree. And then again, feel the earth beneath your feet. Hug your glutes and your inner thighs to support and be your foundation here. Good. And then draw your hands down towards your sacral area. Fingertips touch. And then as you inhale, draw your hands up towards your heart. As you exhale, push outward. Good. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, push out and down. Adding the legs. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. As you exhale, bend the knees, push out. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. You can always choose one or the other. Inhale up. Exhale out. And now adding on, as you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, push out and to the side. Again, inhale up. Exhale out to the side. Share your energy. Inhale, receive from the earth. Exhale, share and release. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Now, star pose. Inhale, reach high. As you exhale, draw your hands to your hips. Point your toes in towards each other. One more inhale. Exhale, Prasarita Parattanasana B. Fold over your legs. Keep your hands on your hips. Imagine lifting your sit bones, shoulders away from the ears. Gaze is towards your nose, Nasagra Drishti. And deep breathing, fully exhales to stretch through your legs. Option to keep your hands on your hips, option to release, option to take a bind, option for a headstand. You have 3 more breaths. Enjoy. Exhale, return back down if you lift it up. Everyone, inhale, halfway lift through the spine. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, rise up to stand. Step or hop your feet to touch, Samastitihi. Ooh. Draw your hands to your heart center once again, Anjali Mudra. And take a moment to find balance between your left foot, your right foot. Find the balance between. Forward towards your toes, back towards your heels, then balance in between. And then press evenly into your heart. Again, feeling the support of the earth beneath you. From here, we move into tree pose, because we have to do tree pose on Earth Day. Leaning into your right leg, lift your left knee. Imagine roots from your right foot, stabilizing as you inhale, growing from the crown of your head. Good. Draw your knee open towards the side, and then place your foot to either your ankle, calf, or your thigh. You can also keep your toes rooted down, but press everything into your center. Your right leg strong. Strong, strong trunk. An option to stay here, option to grow your branches. Do any variation. Maybe imagine wind blowing, staying rooted from your foundation despite any external circumstances. Always have a choice. Okay, hands back to your heart center, knee back to your chest, foot back to earth. Samastitihi. Right away, root into your left foot. Root, 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 roots deep into the earth. And then lift your right knee. Good. Good. Find your balance. You can stay here or draw your knee open to the side and place your foot to ankle, calf, or thigh. Yeah, you can also use your hand if you'd like. But hug your hips in towards your center. This is your foundation supporting your spine, your upper trunk growing up towards the sky. Option to grow your branches. And being mindful from head to toe, maybe enjoying the wind, the breeze. And then reversing, hands to your heart center, knee to your chest, foot to the earth, samastitihi. Let's do a couple breaths of standing open-eyed meditation, feet hip-width distance apart, hands by your side, shoulders back. Nasag drishti, gaze to the tip of your nose. Just notice your breath. Notice the subtle energies, what it takes for you to stand. What do you stand for? And come to standing at the top of your mat. And we'll flow back down. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands wide and up. Look up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift through the spine. Exhale, vinyasa or straight to down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, step or jump through to a seat, and we'll find our way onto our backs. Bring your block or whatever prop you have for this session, for this section. Okay, lay down onto your backs. Plant your feet hip-width distance. And then lift your hips up. Slide your block either on the low or the middle setting onto your sacrum, which is the flat part of your spine. Let's make any adjustments so it's sustainable for you to stay. Then draw your hands onto your hip bones. Take a couple breaths here. Feel the weight of your hands on your hips. Sandwiched into where your hips are sandwiched between your hands and your block. And then extend your legs up towards the sky for waterfall pose. Look up towards your feet. Roll out your ankles, wiggle the toes. Feet up towards the sky, which they normally aren't, right? So enjoy this little inversion moment. And then bend your right knee. Interlace your fingers on top of your right shin. Point your left toes, and as you exhale, reach your left toes down and away. Gently pulling your right knee in towards your chest. Okay, if your heel doesn't reach the earth, that's okay. So here, try to ease the left hip so much that you can reach the left heel down. If it doesn't quite yet, that's okay. And then as you inhale, lift the toes back up. So we'll do that a few times. Exhale, draw the heel, toes down and away, touch the heel to the earth. Inhale, return back up. Toes only go as far as the hips. 2 more times. Exhale, down, touch the earth. Inhale, return back up. Last one. Good. Next time your left toes are up, switch out the legs, extend your right leg, bend your left knee, interlace fingers under left shin or over. And then as you exhale, point your right toes and reach them down and away towards the earth. Again, try to ease through your right hip so much that your right heel can actually touch the earth. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Inhale, return the toes back up. Only going as far as the hip. Exhale, reach your toes down and away, touch the earth. Again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. Last. And then return both feet up. So we're going to do a few breaths into our supported bridge again. So bend the knees, plant the heels. You can either stay here, arms overhead, or if you feel up for it, you can do a full extended supported bridge, extending both legs long. Just allow yourself to be held by your block, by the earth. Tuning into more restorative yoga practice. So surrendering as much as you can. Good, and then replant your feet onto your mat. Lift your hips off of your block or prop, and then gently guide your spine back onto the earth. Knock your knees in towards your chest. Hug them in. Rock side to side, giving yourself a little massage in your low back. And then tabletop your knees over your hips. So recline tabletop, and then cross your right knee over the left. So you can cross the knees just one time, or if you can, double bind, just like in eagle legs. Draw your arms out to a goalpost, and then lower your knees over to the left side. Always option to do no twist as well, or no crossing of the legs. Keep your shoulders rooted onto the earth, and option to look towards your right shoulder. If you want a little more space in your right side, option to draw your right arm to sort of a 45-degree angle, a V shape, half V. And then change. Return your knees center, unravel the legs if you binded them, and then switch. Cross your left knee over. First start with one, and then perhaps double bind, just like eagle, and then lower the knees over to the right side. Again, always option for no bind if you'd like. An option to look towards left side. For more space in your left side body, option to extend your left arm to a 45 degree. Just make sure your left shoulder stays rooted. It's called twisted root. And then return your knees back center. Unravel the legs, happy baby for a moment. Receive the sides of your feet or your inner thighs and rock side to side. And then find stillness for a few breaths. Just allow your arms to be weight, using gravity to stretch your hips. And then options here for a meditation. You can either find your way into Shavasana, extend your arms and your legs. Option to find a seated meditative seat, rolling over to one side and sitting up. Okay, so you choose what will be sustainable for your rest and meditation. You can set up any props as you'd like or need. Just make any adjustments to either sit or lay comfortably. Eyes can be closed or gaze to the tip of your nose. Wherever you are, ease into your body, letting go, surrendering, releasing control of your breath, just simply being aware of it. Notice the contact of your body onto your mat. connecting down into the earth. And imagine from your sit bones, your tailbone, roots growing. Every time you exhale, the roots reach further down into the earth. Begin to imagine with your roots, now all of the other roots of the other yogis practicing, whether at this time or at another time, who are also growing their roots as they exhale. And eventually all of our roots begin to connect, intertwine. Here we are all one. Our breaths are one. Our presence are one. We'll stay here a few more minutes, continuing to grow our roots. And take a couple deeper breaths in. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. If you're laying down, reach your arms overhead for a stretch. Bend your knees and roll over to your right side for fetal position. Take a couple breaths here. Allow yourself to be held by the earth. Maintaining this sense of awareness. If you're not already, you press yourself up to a seat. Once you arrive, reconnect your hands to Anjali Mudra. Anjali being divine offering, Mudra is seal. So here we'll seal in our practice with gratitude for starting with ourselves. Thank you, self, for showing up, making the conscious, sustainable choices first for myself, so that I can make conscious, sustainable choices for others and the earth. And extend your gratitude out to others who are also practicing being present and making conscious, sustainable choices for them, which then trickles out to others and beyond. Thank you, I see you. And thanks to all our teachers, their teachers, the lineage of this practice, all it offers our lives and the lives around us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May the merits of our practice benefit all. And touch your thumbs too. And let's pray for peace, ease, and happiness for all beings everywhere. Inhale. Om. Loka samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Loka samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Loka samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Touch your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows and bow forward. I see you. I see me. When you're in that place in you and I'm in this place in me, we are together, we are one. Namaste.